Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Gavin and the Mischievous Easter Monster. A special bedtime story for Gavin. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and adventurous boy named Gavin. Gavin loved exploring and going on thrilling adventures with his imagination. He had a special talent for finding hidden treasures and solving mysteries. Every night before bedtime, Gavin's mom would read him fascinating stories that transported him to magical worlds. One sunny day, as Easter approached, Gavin's mom brought home a special book called Don't Push the Button. An Easter surprise. Gavin's eyes sparkled with excitement as he flipped through the colorful pages. The book told the story of Larry, a friendly monster who loved Easter. Larry knew that the Easter Bunny was watching, but there was one thing he couldn't resist: a big red button that said, "Don't push." Gavin couldn't wait to embark on this interactive adventure with Larry. He imagined himself right beside Larry, ready to explore the wonders of Easter. That night, Gavin's mom tucked him into bed and began reading the enchanting story. As Gavin listened attentively, he could feel the magic of Easter seeping into his room. He imagined the smell of freshly baked cookies and the sound of joyful laughter echoing through the air. Gavin's mind was filled with images of colorful Easter eggs hidden in secret places, waiting to be found. In the story, Larry tiptoed around, trying not to push the button. He hopped from one foot to the other, his furry green tail wagging with excitement. Gavin laughed as Larry's big googly eyes stared at the button, full of mischief. "Don't push the button, Larry," Gavin whispered, feeling a sense of shared responsibility. But as the story went on, Gavin's heart skipped a beat. Larry's furry monster hand trembled, and he couldn't resist the temptation any longer. With a great burst of courage, Larry pushed the button. Suddenly, the room transformed into a magical Easter wonderland. Gavin's bed turned into a fluffy cloud, and a rainbow bridge appeared, leading him to an enchanted forest. As Gavin stepped onto the rainbow bridge, he felt a gentle breeze carrying the scent of blooming flowers and fresh grass. Gavin and Larry embarked on a thrilling Easter egg hunt through the forest. The trees were adorned with colorful decorations, and the air was filled with the giggles of mischievous Easter bunnies. Gavin's heart raced with excitement as he followed Larry's furry footsteps. They searched high and low, behind bushes and under rocks, until they found the most magnificent Easter eggs. Each egg shimmered with different colors and patterns. Gavin's eyes widened with delight as he carefully collected them in a special basket. The eggs felt warm and smooth in his hands, as if they held a secret power. But just as Gavin and Larry were about to celebrate their victory, a mischievous Easter monster appeared. This sneaky monster, named Frederick, loved causing trouble and stealing Easter eggs. Gavin's heart raced with determination. He wouldn't let Frederick ruin their Easter adventure. Gavin and Larry hatched a clever plan to outsmart Frederick. They set up a trail of colorful distractions, leading him away from their precious eggs. Frederick couldn't resist the temptation and followed the trail, completely oblivious to Gavin and Larry's secret mission. With their plan successful, Gavin and Larry rejoiced and shared a big, joyful hug. They were proud of themselves for saving Easter and protecting the precious eggs. They knew that their adventure had brought so much happiness to the town. As the story came to an end, Gavin's mom closed the book and kissed him goodnight. Gavin felt a warm sense of accomplishment and happiness. He knew that he had been part of an epic Easter adventure, filled with friendship, bravery, and the magic of imagination. With a heart full of joy, Gavin closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the Easter wonderland he had just visited. And as he slept, he knew that the mischievous Easter monster, Frederick, would never bother the town again. From that day forward, Gavin cherished the memory of his adventure with Larry, the mischievous Easter monster. Every Easter, he would remember the importance of friendship, bravery, and the joy of sharing magical moments with loved ones. And even though he couldn't push the button in the book, Gavin knew that his imagination could take him on countless exciting adventures, just like Larry's. And so, Gavin's dreams were filled with endless possibilities, as he awaited the next story that would transport him to new and enchanting worlds. For Gavin knew that the power of storytelling was the key to unlocking the magic within his heart. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.